Good tackle coming in by Robertson, doubling up his efforts. Man, you think it was just a case of reaching the arms out because he's dwarfing that player he's tackled, isn't he? Good run through that middle again by McArthur. He's also been strong. 12 metres to go as far as John Fisher are concerned. Trailing by 20 points in this game. Bringing it across to the right hand side. Taylor Kerr keeps it moving. Oh, they're in a gap. It's going to be a try. Good movement. Good try. Reece Lowe galloping for that corner.
Yeah, they looked to initially got the timing a little bit wrong on that play, but it worked out really well for him. A bit of a decoy, the ball's gone out the back, and you found a bit of space in the corner and come up with a try.
Well, they're not to be discounted yet, are they? This side, this John Fisher side, because they've been down there 3 times in this second half, and they've got 2 tries.
Yeah, I think probably one of the frustrating things for them is not had as many opportunities as I would have liked in the way Deacon's 20. But every time they have, they've looked dangerous, and as you say, they've come up with some points. So they'll just be trying to build on that now.
24 points to 8. 10 minutes of the second half gone. Kick to come from big Lewis Houghton. Lots of messages being given by Chaz Hansen to his troops there. Houghton meanwhile steps back, concentrates. Now Swoops in. Oh, he's given that chances. Oh, unlucky. Just fell beneath the post.
Yeah, similar to his first kick. Great strike on target. Just didn't have the legs. Unfortunate, just dropped under the sticks.
You can tell with his action though, he's almost a natural kicker, isn't he? With the way he's able to strike it. Maybe just needs a bit more punt to it.
Yeah, absolutely. We was right in line with that kick, and he lined it up perfectly, didn't he? As you say, probably just a little bit more follow through, a bit more practice in there. He'll be knocking them off fun, no doubt.
24 points to 8. Those were the words of Ian Hardman. I'm Dave Parkinson. Hope you're enjoying this coverage via the Our League app of Champion Schools Year 8 Boys Final, the Warners Champion Schools Rugby League competition. Harry Robertson, one of several standouts in this way Deacon side to get us back underway. Runs in, strikes it. I think there was 1 or 2 players offside to his left hand side, but we play on. Well taken in by John Fisher. Real quality chase there by Jacob Harris. Plays the ball back. Harris comes up with a double effort. Again, just reeled the player in. Almost like he was a fishing rod there, wasn't it? Just reel him in. Good run by Houghton. He's done that a number of times, hasn't he? 30 metres.
He's strong in contact, Houghton.
30 metres away from their own line here at Fisher. Oh, I don't think he was meant to get that ball. It was Price. He turned it over. Who's dropped on it but Sumner? And Robertson skips away from 2. Oh, he's got a bit of open field to run into. Lovely work again. He's charging for the post. Saniel touchdown. Hat-trick from Robertson right underneath the post.
Yeah, again, showing his qualities. Probably one of the frustrating things for John Fisher is every time they have made a mistake, it's been punished almost immediately. He's got the timing a little bit wrong on that play out wide, and he just fell to that man Robertson, didn't he, who did the rest.
Charging through, beats about 5 players as well on that run.
Yeah, he's got a good running style. He's really difficult to take down in every contact he's been in, and also a bit of pace as well, and he finished that off really well.
So once again it gives an opportunity at goal for Reilly O'Brien. I'll tell you what, it is so hot out there, plenty of water being taken on. Can't blame the kicker for turning around and saying, can I have a bit of water first, please?
Yeah, it's been a tough game. We need to get plenty on board.
28-8 with this kick to come. I mentioned before about how John Fisher had reached this stage. Wade Deacon beat Brooksbank. They beat Grey Court from Richmond in the quarter-final, and then beat St Mary's of Lee in the semi-final, 24-4. look a good side, don't they?
They do, really good. As you say, to get to this final, both teams have done brilliantly well.
O'Brien strikes it between those posts, 30 points to 8. And suddenly it's all looking a bit commanding.
It is. I think that end of the first half really put them in a good position and made things a little bit more comfortable for them. As I say, I think they still need to play that game all the way to the end, because John Fisher don't look like they're going to go missing for me.
I mean, we did about 15, maybe even 20 minutes in that first half where it was scoreless. It was 0-0 for much of that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It was kick for kick, and no one was really given an inch. As I say, a couple of errors have come into the game, which is understandable, and they've been punished.
So John Fisher, kickers off. Oh, there was on that occasion about 3 or 4 players who were offside.
Yeah, got the timing a little bit wrong. Kicked the corner as well, which didn't help.
So, Wade Deacon, another set of 6 coming up for them. Logan Gibson is on the halfway line. Substitute looking round, seeing what's on. Sam Fitzsimon a call for it. He'll run it in. Big tackle as well.
Great technique. Right underneath the ball.
So it's going to be shuffled to the right hand side. Oh, juggled there for a moment. Again, George. Again, some big defence coming in.
Yeah, 2 great tackles there from John Fisher. Just what they needed. Good response.
Here's Robertson. Looks to pass. Gets it to Dale. More good collisions coming in. Great work there by Price. Oh, and then juggled by Robertson. He's done well to pick up. He's left a gap. He's spotted a gap. He's through it. Amazing play from Robertson again. He's skirting away from the fullback. He's taking it to the post. Individual try. Well, it all looked like it could have gone wrong for him, but it's gone oh so right.
Yeah, it seemed that initial fumble sort of put the defence on the back foot. On the back of that, then he's seen a gap again, and exploited it. As we've said on a few occasions today, very, very talented player, and if he finds any space, he punishes the opposition.
I mean, they were unlucky with that, weren't they? Because for 4 tackles off that set, they really did push up, and they worked the tails off, didn't they?
Absolutely, yeah. As we said on a couple of occasions, a really great technique in the defensive contacts, and they were really giving it to Wade Deacon. Then just a bit of a lapse on the back of that fumble, what we thought was going to be a fumble, and he's been able to exploit some space.
Robertson certainly a talent. 4th try of the game. Take him out of the equation, and this one's a heck of a lot closer.
Absolutely, yeah. He's had a big influence on the game, both in attack and defence. And sometimes that's how it goes in the final. Somebody can take it by the scruff of the neck and really make the mark on it.
So O'Brien looking to make it 6 from 6, just at the side of the posts. Taking his time. Now he starts his run up. Never a doubt. Flags raised. 6 from 6. 36 points to 8 in favour of Wade Deacon.
Riley O'Brien takes the score to Wade Deacon 36. St. George